Welcome to Enchanted Living. I am Brianna Emma, and this is a little bit about me in case you've landed on this page. So, I basically am finding the magic before the white jacket. That is what the saying is above this. I am a mother of seven, so I've got seven children and six different dads. It turns out my life is pretty much the poster for what undiagnosed ADHD and autism looks like in females. Especially with the hormonal issues. I found out, obviously, like me finding the magic, that also meant me being stronger within myself and standing up for myself in the medical side. And we did more research. Before, I used to have a multi-six-figure business. I was a guide. I even taught people in healing, but then I went on to doing business mentoring as well. So it's like, how to actually attract clients, customers, businesses, and everything else. And then my body got so sick that I couldn't even move. And nothing that I did before was working. I was scrambling. I was trying to find the things, and nothing was working. And I've studied, I worked with Bob Proctor, who's all about mind, the power of your mind, the power to be able to transform, to change your life, success principles, all of that. So I've just years I have spent trying to figure out what was going on with me. And then practicing that, and also teaching methods. I was a holistic teacher as well, so I have the holistic, natural, witchy, magical side, and then I have this kind of tech side that I'm really good with the systems and technology and stuff like that normally. Now, what actually happened was that my brain was just going kaput as well. That even the normal words, my knowledge, my wisdom, it was like it just stopped, and the things that I used to know weren't even coming to me. It was as if you were in this dark night of the soul. It was as if it was this, I thought at one point that was just going to be my life. That was it. Nothing that I did before was working. I didn't know what was going on with me. And so that was just going to be my life. Until I started going into some of my older practices and started pulling from some of my own stuff that I had, and I started putting that into practice, and bit by bit the climb started coming. There's a lot of started in these sentences. Started. So anyway, yeah, the climb became, and as I was kind of like researching, I thought, first of all, I was getting okay with where it was, so that you can see the richness in your life no matter what is going on. So it's about finding those nuggets, those richness, and also at the same time allowing your body to actually feel, which is a big thing with neuroside and manifesting and things like that. So I'll go into that another time. But by doing those practices, and then I started coming on here, and I thought, I'm just going to share my unleashing journey. So that's the first part. Right now, it's about me testing things, tweaking things, doing things a bit different to what I even did before as well. And then sharing what I find, sharing what's helped, then sharing things that perhaps didn't work for me and things that do work for me, and sharing that with you as well so that you can have that. One of my big things that I never realised was even about the PMDD side of things and how that impacts people with ADHD and autism, women with ADHD and autism. How that actually impacts their life. And I know because it's what I was experiencing, but I didn't have a label or a name for it. I didn't know what it was, and I couldn't communicate with people to help me get the right support and the right needs in place because I didn't have a name for what was going on in me. And then finally getting that name gave me the it was the awareness, but it gave me the tools and the strength. That's probably a really good thing, actually. I'm also a natural channeler. The tools and the strength to get the right support in place so that we can start getting that under wraps and be able to live life. So anyway, yeah, my life has been filled with trauma, and I do believe that's because this was undiagnosed. So I have had a very, very turbulent life. And with that turbulent life also comes the opportunity to help others. Because I can take my pain and I can always use that and help bring guidance to others. So, yeah, that's what this page is about. So far, it will probably add into more, but yeah, I think that's it in a nutshell. Got any questions? Just ask. I might even make a wee video and answer you back.